All right, thanks, Eric. Thousands of our nation's heroes still waiting for claims from the VA, and now we may know why they are waiting. Audio obtained by the Daily Caller reveals veterans' medical records were deliberately destroyed in order to reduce the backlog. Listen.
I'm still canceling orders from 2001.
Anything over a year old should be canceled.
Should be canceled or scheduled?
Canceled, because they were trying to do a mass purge. So it's just a matter of getting in there and canceling them ourselves.
So is the VA putting politics before our veterans and doing something that is flat out against the law? Joining us right now, political reporter from the Daily Caller who brought this story to light and deserves the credit, Patrick Howley. Patrick, this is unbelievable. How did you stumble across this audio and this story?
Well, a former VA employee, Oliver Mitchell, who's a retired Marine, came to me and said that while he was working at the VA Medical Center in Los Angeles, he was ordered by his supervisor to delete thousands of medical records from veterans because they had a backlog of veterans who were waiting for medical exams, and it was making the department look bad. This was at the beginning of the Obama administration as a new administration was coming in, and they were trying to clean up their act. So their strategy for how to do that and how to reduce the backlog was to completely eliminate all of these records so that there would be no evidence that all these veterans were waiting 6 to 9 months for an exam.
The voices we hear, do we know who they are?
Yes, one was at the time the head of radiology, Dr. Susie L. Sadin, at the VA Los Angeles Medical Center. She was in charge of overseeing this process, which began in March 2009.
Look at what we just have on the screen. We can put that back up again, especially if you're listening on the radio right now. Veterans benefits backlog pending right now, 672,999. Over 125 days, 389,000 of them, and over 125 days, just about 60%. So with those numbers and with the destruction of those claims, it is still grossly backlogged.
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, at the beginning of the year 2014, there were still over 400,000 veterans who were waiting over a year and a half to get their benefits. And the president mentioned that in the State of the Union. There's tremendous political pressure on VA right now, and you're seeing all over the country a lot of different ethical lapses that this department is making to try to cover up, their gross incompetence.
And this is out in Los Angeles, and there's no idea if it's happening anywhere else. But did you contact them to get their side of the story?
I did. They declined to comment. Since then, other outlets have contacted them. They still have not made any statement. A congressman has written them a letter and tried to get a statement out of them. They still have not said anything about this.
And what's so ridiculously stupid and grossly it shows gross incompetence is it's not like these people go away. Those people are going to say, where are my claims? I can't find them. Then they're going to process other claims again. So it's not like they're even helping their cause.
Exactly. And these were veterans, many of whom who still needed those exams. They still needed help from this medical center, but it didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was the politics of the situation and getting that backlog down to make the department look good.
Well, this is out of control. General Shinseki is in charge of it. And as far as I could tell, very little progress has been made with it. And for a president that says that that's one of his focuses, all we hear about is cutting the budget. What about getting health care to the men and women that are waiting for it? It seems to be an easy focus for the administration. Patrick Howley, thanks so much. Continue to read his stuff at the Daily Caller. And I can't wait to hear the VA's explanation, if there is one. Have a good day.
Thank you, Brian. Yeah, thank you.
All right.